Hi guys, welcome to another Doodlemoon stream. Today I'm just gonna jump right into it because we're gonna try and finish this. Right, so I need to add another flat, don't I? Yes. You alright?
I'm trying to share the link, but your music is very epic and it's beckoning me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I can hear myself. Oh no.
Just mute the stream.
Ah.
Hi Renee, how are you? I'm alright. My day was pretty tiring. There's a reason I don't normally do these on Thursdays because I'm always working from the office, but you know, stuff happened yesterday and we couldn't stream. Hello.
Hi Rain Dog, I'm here too.
How?
I have a Bailey's hot chocolate. Sorry.
It's okay. I just don't want to jog you and tip the hot chocolate down into my own lap.
Oh, that would be sad. I would be very upset by that. What are you drawing?
I'm just colouring in the
It
belt.
looks like a dangly bit.
Yeah. It's gonna have like a jewel in it.
And his crotch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the waist. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the yellow things were legs and the orange was the background.
No.
You must reply to Angel.
My day was... You had a student in the lab. Ah, the thing that you dodged, huh, Emma?
Yes.
Were they doing alright at least, or were they just getting underfoot? I don't know how you and Renee feel about these students, to be honest.
Sometimes it's nice to have a student because it kind of gives you like a fresh perspective and like it's a bit of like a reset and can be quite like, if you're getting a bit like ugh, it can be a bit like refreshing.
Yeah.
But depends on the student. They're a bit naff.
Yeah, they're pretty good, says Renee.
Rendog's got a good student.
They are a medical student who is intercalating. I don't know that word. Emma, translate!
That's me.
They are quite good at hands-on stuff. Okay.
I would say that's quite unusual. Normally medical students are shit, not gonna lie. Oh, look at those boobies and nice cleavage. I wish I had a cleavage like that.
Do you really?
Yeah. My boobies stick out in opposite directions, like this.
Well, that's what you get the bra to push them back in again. You got to do like a hoik and pull them back into the bra.
I have to put on my bra while dangling over so that my breasts fall into the cup because I've got a lot of side boob.
I see.
Renee has replied to you as to what intercalating.
It means they're doing a BSc in the middle of their medical degree. Oh, okay. So it's like a sandwich course, right?
Sarah Taylor did that.
We have to do stuff with tweezers, etc. And she's pretty good at that. She's you need someone like a laser.
Like a laser!
Like you were, reportedly, Emma.
I'm a laser. I hope your friends like this.
So do I. I have the wrong brushes on.
Wait, did they turn up last week? You never said.
No, not really.
What poops?
Yeah, I think they all had other stuff on.
That's sad.
It happens. No.
Ren dog, I've got down with Pat on my back. I could put it on your shoulders if you want, Helen.
You could put it on my shoulders. Oh, except we're going to have the problem that we had before, aren't we? Of I've got
buttons.
I got buttons on my shoulders.
It's not as hot as it was before, though.
No, that's true. I need to adjust this brush. It's not quite how I want it. Space it out a bit more. Do I want something more like that?
Do you want to see the burp that I did the other day, Helen?
The burp?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like my opinion on this isn't really going to matter, so... I feel like I'm going to see this... I feel like I'm going to hear this burp regardless of whether I want to or not.
You are correct. So I was trying to send a video to Renee demonstrating how loud the upstairs neighbours are because they were installing a carpet. Right. But a burp caught me by surprise halfway through, and so it turned into just a loud burp video. I can see the surprise on my face. Me. It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll let you draw now. Renee is asking what is the yellow feature thingy.
Yellow... How do you mean yellow feature thingy? Sorry. I don't quite... Do you mean like the brush?
Like the feather thing that you're doing?
Yeah, it's just a shaped brush.
It's cool, isn't it?
The thing I'm doing now... Yeah, it's just built in. Whenever on Photoshop you use like the brush tool, you pick the shape of the brush, and so you can like make brushes that are all sorts of shapes. And this is just like a feathery one that I use for this sort of detail-y work. I think it looks pretty fringy, so...
It looks cool. Makes things a lot easier, I imagine. Apart from when things don't want to behave.
Yes, coming the other way is not as good. Because it should be a thing where you can like rotate it to the direction that you're moving the pen in, but it's...
a bit janky.
It's playing a bit of silly buggers with me.
Silly buggers.
Just a smidgen.
What's this for?
It's for me to rub under me leg. It's for me to like try and pick up with my feet to encourage my leg muscles to get better. I'm supposed to like do like... I can't actually...
Cool.
Yeah, I'm supposed to just like roll it under my foot and do exercises with it.
Oh.
But it's a replacement because the one I did have, I rolled over a needle and then it deflated.
Uh-oh.
So it's not quite as good as my last one because the last one was inflatable and that's a bit too hard.
Such is the life of a seamstress. Needles happen.
I need...
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot to put it back on my headphones. You just got my...
It's okay.
My Gaelic jig was broadcast for all to hear. I'm drinking this hot chocolate too quickly.
Oh no.
It's got Baileys in it.
That's not good.
Are you excited to have a little drunk, Emma?
Oh my gosh, it's my dream. Hello. I feel I should get you a chair, but like...
Maybe I'll go get one.
Just don't hurt yourself lumping one from your room or something, though. That's my only worry.
I'll tell Emily to bring one up.
Ah, shoot!
Because if I sit on your bed, I can't watch you. Because you're too far away.
Yeah, I suppose.
You're not too big a room.
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna stick with this one.
Oh, Rendog wants to see Pat.
Oh,
Pat is on Helen's
Pat
shoulders.
is on my shoulders. I can hoik him off quickly and show you.
Sorry, this isn't helping you do it quickly, is it, Helen?
No, it's not really, but you know.
I'll heat him back up for you if you want.
Yeah, he's not too warm anymore, at least, so he's not burning my shoulders anymore. Right, angle, jitter, direction.
I forgot my water bottle.
It's
alright, I'll go grab mine. Oh, you've got donuts. Just draw.
There's water in the bottles over there by the bedside table.
Ah, nice. I guess the problem with they're all in like fancy formal gear, aren't they? So
yeah, so everyone needs fancy formal outfits.
Yeah. I'm listening to Kaylee music and it's making me want to jig. So guess what happens in my Sims game today?
What happened in your Sims game today?
So, I have a family. It's a family of florists. They just had their second baby, who is named Xander. Isn't that a normal name?
Very normal name.
Do you like that name?
I do.
Good.
Why? What is wrong with Xander?
Nothing. I think it's a nice name. So, yes, then the florists made a lot of money selling flowers, which is what florists tend to do. And so they bought a new house. So they decided to move. But the problem with babies in The Sims 4 is that they are classified as objects, not humans.
Oh no!
So when it moved, it generated a random object of a crib at the very, very edge corner of the lot. It's quite a big lot because I bought it with the mind of expansion. So quite a while away from the house. And the baby was stuck. I could not grab the crib. It was just stuck on the edge, and winter was coming. The snow was falling, and I couldn't even make like a little house for it because it was too far off the edge of my lot. And then in the midst of trying to figure this all out, I missed the notification saying, your baby is very hungry, feed it soon. And then Xander got taken away by
CPS.
By CPS, yeah, it was very sad.
Uh-oh.
Gosh, that looks tickly.
It's the sort of thing that she asked for.
At least she's COVID secure. She's the only one with a mask on.
Yes, I suppose that is true.
She's got a very smug expression on.
Yep, that would be Shri.
Yeah, so...
What gem colour goes with the pink outfit? Do I want to go for like a deep pink?
You could go for like a purpley, couldn't you? It might blend in a bit, I don't know. Maybe go for like a more reddy purple. What do you think?
Yeah? Like that?
Yeah, I think that looks nice. What do you think?
Yeah.
Firehawk is here.
Hello. Yeah, Thursday stream because certain things happened last night, meaning that I couldn't stream yesterday. Certain things. Don't stare at me like that. Occasions happened.
Pizza!
Oh my god, don't call me out like this.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back in a second.
You'll be back.
Okay.
If you see Emily, see if you can talk her into bringing you a chair.
She's dealing with her dressing.
Ah. But yes, Pat is the legend, isn't you? So, I feel I should preface this by saying where I currently live is like really far out in the sticks, and so with the pandemic we've not really been able to eat out much at all. We've found a pizza place that we can get, we can collect from, which we haven't had, and they do really nice Neapolitan pizza, and so my dad decided to surprise us with some yesterday, because Emma was back from seeing doctors and things, and so I got caught up with doing that sort of thing and forgot that I needed to didn't realize until it was too late that I wouldn't be able to like both eat nice pizza and stream, so I ended up just being like, oh, I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. It was a nice surprise, so I haven't... That's good that you agree. Yeah, I feel bad about, like, ditching for such a trivial matter, but, like, it really is quite rare in this household for the past year that we've been able to do that sort of a thing. So it's a nice sort of taste of normality, really. Yeah, Emma's my sister. Emma's the one who is sat, who was popped up down there a little while ago. She'll be back in a minute. Hello! Firehawk just wanted to double check how it is that you and I are related.
Oh, well, it started off... Wait, hang on. So, we are related, and it started off with a summoning circle and a goat, no longer sadly with us, and yes, now I'm here.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's really quite simple.
Really, I don't know why you asked.
I feel like possibly some of the confusion might come from the fact that I have two sisters, and I tend not to refer to either of you by name online, so I just keep saying my sister.
My sister.
And I feel the need to say that you are the sister that does the science, not the sister that does the acting.
Sorry, excuse me. Our sister who's now a visual artist.
Oh yes, I do apologise. Yes, sorry, she's now a visual artist.
I can show you.
Emma arrived after me. I'm the eldest.
Shining shimmer. They can't see my headband. I'm Jasmine now, guys.
There you go. There's the live feed.
Okay,
Yeah,
put it down. I'll stop the phone.
I only have that because, like, you know.
Bye, Jasmine. Yes, Helen is the oldest and most wise of the Wormsleys sisters. Ooh, what are you going to do with that brush?
She wanted to have embroidery on the upper half of her dress, so yeah. Someone who goes to Critter Castle with me and Emily.
Oh, hi, Firehawk.
Someone who we've met at conventions before. Do I make my authority known? What authority? I don't want to answer. I do not wish to answer that question with Emma so close to me. I think if I even attempted, you and Sophie would.
I can't say you've ever been the most authoritative older sister. Actually, no, I have a recording of when we were all fighting and I was eating a Christingle.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you were like, well, I'm the oldest out of the lot of us. So you did throw your weight around when you were younger.
Wasn't that the argument, though, where Sophie was just basically complaining about being cold because she didn't have anything on?
Yeah.
So in my defense, I had a reason to be upset with her. Authority bestowed as the eldest sibling.
What authority?
Yeah.
Oh, she has power here.
Does that exist in other families?
Well, Renee's the oldest.
Renee, do you assert authority as the eldest sibling?
Not sure where she is.
I don't know. Oh, shoot.
Oh no, what you done?
I've done it all on the wrong layer.
Oh no, sorry, that was my fault.
How is it your fault?
I was distracting you. Could you not copy it, cut and paste?
No, because I've done it on the wrong layer.
Oh.
That's my complaint with having done it on the wrong layer, see?
Renee says, obviously I am queen.
Uh-huh.
Where'd you get rid of from?
From Lidl.
Oh, right.
Okay. Why?
Oh, by the way, if you guys go anywhere where you get these things and the cheap face masks, can you get a few for me and Rendog and I'll give you money?
Yeah, sure thing.
They're really expensive in London.
I meant to ask you because they're like super cheap in Home Bargains and me and Emily go in Home Bargains all the time.
Yeah.
So.
We would like them.
I will. I think me and Emily like meant to offer that to you, and then I forgot. We were like, should we just ask Emma because like it'll cheaper for us to post them from York than for you to buy them in London.
Yeah, it's like the only ones we can get are the ones in Boots. No, in like the supermarket, and they're like £3-4 each.
Oh, heck off with that.
Yeah. Emily said she would bring up a chair in a bit.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know what this strange like family structure is where like elder siblings get authority though.
Doesn't happen in our household, does it? I am the queen here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I am the eldest child legally, but you're probably closer to the eldest child psychologically.
Oh, don't know what you're referring to. I was benevolent as a leader. Oh, you made his trousers flash then. It was like he was naked for a minute.
I'm just trying to remember what layer I put his bloody waistcoat on. What layer is your waistcoat on, Coachelle? It's on that one. Okay. He needs
some embellishment.
He do. But I want to use a different brush.
Renee says that both me and her are psychologically 70. This is true. We are old women.
I have made this comment before, so I shall stay quiet.
Excuse me. We're old women and toddlers who go to bed at 8 p.m.
I would argue that Emma is psychologically 75, even due to appreciate. I appreciate cotton scents as well.
Yes, so cute. Renee says that I'm an old lady for liking a clean cotton smell.
Do you know what I would blame that on though? What? Dad? Because Dad doesn't like any scents that are too strong, does he? Because they get up his nose. So I'm just not used to having like anything stronger than a cotton scent around the house.
I just don't like sweets. OTT smells. Like cotton is just nice and chill.
Yeah.
And Amanda likes a fruity smell. What a weirdo, eh?
Well, I mean, I suppose she says cotton scent gets up my nose. Well, I mean, that sounds like a your nose problem.
Yeah, not an our problem. Okay. Yeah.
I have like cotton scented deodorant over there, to be fair.
Yeah.
So
I like a cotton scented candle.
There we go. Embroidery for you, and embroidery is needed for.
Do you know who the real victim of the COVID pandemic has been?
Who?
Scented candles. Since COVID, scented candle reviews have gone down with people going,
They all be going, I can't smell it.
This candle's rubbish, I can't smell anything on it. It's right funny, so it is.
Yeah, I saw some of that going around on the, like, there's a few things that I follow that do, like, you know, lol funny Amazon reviews.
It looks like, with these thigh boots, it looks like he's got shorts on.
I was asked to do thought boots.
I imagine when you make them to look more like boots.
I imagine when they look leathery, they'll look less. They'll look more thotty.
Yes. We like thotty boots.
Oh, that's the wrong colour. We want a nice gold.
Gold, hun. Always believe in yourself. Oh.
Up your nose is kind of where scents are supposed to get. Fair point, yeah.
It's big.
Yeah, it is. Too big. Too big. Oh, no.
You are so smart. How long did it take you to learn all the different
Photoshopping stuff?
Yeah.
I did like several modules about it at uni.
Oh, he's a slow boy.
Yeah, it's because this is too big of a canvas, really, but hey ho.
My butt is moist from the stomach.
Oh no, that's not good.
Who made this?
Emily bought it for me, but I'm not sure who made it. Yeah,
Sorry.
It's okay. Shoot.
You did not go right.
I pressed the wrong keyboard shortcut.
No. Fucking rude. That's super cute.
There we go, that's better. That's why you're supposed to name your layers. Well, excuse you, I'm trying to get things done in a time
She's
frame.
speed running it.
If
She
I was
got
to
no time for
If I was to
naming.
stop and type every single time...
What do you think this is? What are the wibbly bits in the background?
Wibbly bits? What wibbly bits?
The different skin tones. I thought it was some kind of decoration. I was like, what kind of party are you guys going to? That has like
with flesh balloons.
flesh orbs and droopy bits.
God, that sounds cursed. Flesh orbs. All hail the flesh orbs.
With droopy bits.
With droopy bits, of course, with the droopy bits. Wouldn't dare. Do you rename your...
Yeah.
I do when I'm being paid to do the art. When it's for something professional, I do.
That is so cute. So
there we go. When it's for something professional, I do actually name the layers. But when it's just for my own personal use, unless it's something really complicated, I don't always bother now.
I love an ombre.
You gotta love a good ombre, don't you? Right, okay. Now I need to give everyone whites in their eyes. I just realised I forgot to do that.
It's not a lot of work, bro.
Yeah.
You got this.
That's why if I was doing this sort of a thing for money, you'd be looking at least like 200 quid. But you'd also probably get a better result, so... How dare you call me out? Well, to be fair, ma'am, like, honestly, who does actually consistently name their layers, though, really? Anyone who tells you that they do is lying.
I feel like this is the equivalent to when I'm in the lab naming the tubes 1, 2, 3, and just, you know? This is a joke for Renee. Okay, fine. I didn't get the shout out I hoped it would.
It's something that always bothers me whenever I'm like looking up a Photoshop tutorial for something. And like they're like, okay, we're gonna get this layer and we're gonna name this layer this and name this layer X and like leave loads of space for you to name your layers, and I'm like, I don't care what your layer naming conventions are. Just tell me how to do the bloody thing. Just tell me that I need a fresh layer and continue.
You look so cool with eyeballs.
Yeah, I know that with these two, especially with the dark skin tones,
Yeah.
you really need the white. I'm worried that when I get over to our wizard, who's the next one along, you're not actually going to see her eyes, though. She's so pale.
Oh, she pale. She needs to get some more sun.
That would involve, like, forcing her out of the library. Which is her...
Libraries suck, what a nerd.
Well, she is a wizard. Who are...
Wizards don't have to be nerds.
Wizards literally get all of their magic knowledge from books.
I guess they do have to be nerds. They could read their books on the back of a horse or something. You know?
Yeah, I don't. I'm currently in an argument with that player on whether or not they will be able to learn spells whilst in a carriage, and I can test that they could not. I can test that there is no way you could refresh spells in a carriage, but you couldn't learn spells in a carriage. Have you been in a carriage? That's bumpy.
I've never been in a carriage.
That shit bumpy.
This be true.
Are you looking forward to getting to do some D&D on Sunday?
Yes, finally. Oh my lord.
I know that.
It's my fault, but...
Like, it's why I was like, when I was like suggested to do this course on Saturday, I had a moment of, oh yeah, that's great, and then immediately had a threat afterwards of, wait, are we D&Ding on Saturday? Have I just been the problem?
Well, see, the really annoying thing was, like, last weekend on Sunday, like, Ben was at mine, but then he left about like 1:30, so technically I would have been fine to do D&D.
Yeah, me and Emily were in...
But you were in a park, and I couldn't have done Saturday.
So... What's your eye colour, please, honey? You kept your eyes shut.
What a dick.
I think her eyes are yellow.
Oh. They're yellow now.
She's technically like part snake.
Is she a snack?
She is a snake, but she keeps the snake part hidden. That's what the veil is for.
Oh, for her tongue.
It's to hide the tongue and the fangs.
She's like David Tennant in the 4th Harry Potter film.
Right, let's see. Did I actually give you an eye colour? No, I did not. Your eyes were shut
again. Oh my god, why are you all eyes shut?
Hang on a second. I'm just gonna... He sent me a description ages ago. I'm just gonna check if he put eye colour in that description. If he didn't, then I'm probably gonna go with green. But I don't remember.
What's his name?
Gen is what we call him, but he has a full name that's a lot longer, which is Genzirioscalanadel, I think.
Sounds painful.
Yeah, reddish brown hair, skin is copper. Stop this.
Nobody tells you the colour of their eyes.
Eyes were raised. Yeah, he didn't tell me. So it's being green.
That's cute.
Because it'll pop with the orange.
That'll look really cute.
Right. All the way.
Dirty man. What?
Oh, that's right. She didn't actually give her own description. The player entered one of my NPCs as a joke, and then later decided that they didn't want that. Mainly because that NPC was a dick the week after they put that request in, so
they were like, nah, bro.
They were like, this man has not earned the right for artwork anymore. They rescued him from a problem that he entirely got himself into, and then were shocked I tell you, when he turned around and immediately went and got himself back in trouble again, you know? Shocking.
What a dickhead.
Yeah.
You know what her eye colour is.
I am guessing, but she's told me generic princess, so I'm guessing blue. Right, Kotel's eyes are red. Because drow do be like that. What I find hilarious is that this character is always doing big wooby eyes, and I don't have the heart to remind her that your eyes are blood red, like a vampire's, right?
That's terrifying.
If you will, please imagine that this is our cutie pie character. Oh this is our innocent
quite cute.
Innocent cinnamon roll too pure is Kotel's
I had a cinnamon roll. Yeah. After going to the hospital, Ben got me a cinnamon roll, and it was lush. It was so good.
Tricks, remind me what colour skin do you have again? Google colorized grey. Right, okay. Now everything is coloured, I believe, that needs colouring. Oh, wait.
Yay! Well done, bro.
I should probably give Ardith some teeth.
Okay.
I should just quickly. Yeah. If I was being actually paid for this, I'd spend way more time on it and whatnot. And also, if I was being sensible, I would have done each person on their own layer in a folder, and then I could have turned each person on and off. But
that would involve naming your layers.
Well, it wouldn't have involved naming my layers, it just would have involved actually having a thought in my head.
Nah, thoughts are overrated. Don't you hate the days when you have to think?
God, every time it comes up. I'm just like, why was I cursed with a brain that thinks?
Sometimes in the lab I have to think. And then I like go into the office and I sit there with my head in my hands and I'm like, ah! You know?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she yellow.
Yeah, because I need to do this just to
do her horns.
No, it's not for her horns. It's more for like if you look at if you draw on the wrong layer. If you look at like how a person, this is like a tip I got given a while back of like, basically like if you look at a person's skin, they're like yellow forehead, red across there, and then blue across the chin.
What? Why? What?
I got advice to do this because it makes your skin tones look a bit more alive.
And then you like blend it. I never see you get to do the actual blending, so I'm quite happy that you.
Yeah, I guess you never are about, are you, for this bit, are you?
Right. I noticed you see the sketching in the flat colour, but.
I mean, they are up on YouTube, but also I would imagine that they're not that fascinating to watch. So
it's less fun when I don't get to annoy you.
You can't yell at me in real time.
Yeah, I could send you text messages, but I don't think you'd appreciate that.
You could try.
I could.
Right, and
why you not do it for some of them?
Because they're not on this layer. Because some of them have like skin touching skin.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm like, if I was sensible, I would have just done like I would have just done everyone on their own layers and filtered it together. But I was trying to save time.
This layer like transparent or something?
Yeah, it's only going to be at like 3% opacity. Lily's probably going to be the one I base this off because she's going to be the one that is going to show up most.
She pale as.
She pale as.
They look like they've got some cool like face paint on at the moment.
Yeah, they do. It can look a little unfortunate at this stage just because like, Just going to blend that together a bit. Yeah. Just so that there isn't like a definite line. Because if there's a definite line, it'll be more obvious to see it when I like filter it out a bit. Whereas if it's a bit more of a gradient, it'll be harder to spot. Yeah, apparently this is like helps replicate how the blood vessels are on the face or something. I don't know. I just got advised by people to do it and then I started doing it and then my colouring looked better, so I just kept doing it.
Yeah. It works! I will carry on doing this and I will not question why.
It works, so I shall carry on doing it for the rest of my life and I will not question.
Yes.
It's always the blue that's the awkward thing. Like, the blue looks better on guys than girls. Because what gives... You know when you look at guys and, like, where their stubble's coming through, there's a slight, like... It's easier to see on guys.
Yeah.
It's also, like, why people are always telling you when you're, like, matching makeup to not match it to your hand.
Yeah.
Because you've got all these blood vessels. I should turn the actual main light on.
What? But now we're...
Now we are cursed with seeing.
It's better for our eyeball.
I'm tired, Harry. You're tired? Oh no.
Yeah.
Emily's downstairs. She's making a dress.
It's got hedgehogs on it.
Yeah, you've got hedgehogs on it, right? So now
I'm excited to see this.
So
okay, before.
So now if I turn it on and off, can you see that slight difference?
Wow! She looked like she got a little red bits in her.
Yeah, it'll be more easy to see on her actually. Can you see how she like gets a bit of a blush?
Yeah.
And it just has a bit of 3D-ness, so and then merge. Actually, no, I don't yet.
Firehook. Emily says it's a dress for herself.
Yeah, basically, it's a dress for Emily wants a new dress.
And it's got hedgehogs on it.
Yeah, I need to work on your dress.
Yes, you do. And I want to wear it.
I need to decide where the light is coming from. It's probably coming from above.
You draw an arrow.
Angle. I have literally seen things where like people will draw like a little sun and an arrow in like the corner of their things. Because I'm drawing zoomed in, that's not going to help me.
No, that's true.
I'm going to assume the light is like directly above the middle.
Yeah,
and then,
if you
like,
had more
shade
time,
it.
you could do it by like candlelight or something. That would look really cute.
Well, you know, I'm sure they have like everlasting fire and stuff to do. Like, what good is setting stuff in fantasy if you can't use that to like slightly make some stuff like candlelight and that less of an issue?
I love candlelight. It's the sad thing about winter being over is I don't get to light my candles. Have a chill evening by the candle.
I am currently under orders to not burn any of my incense, which I'm very annoyed about.
Why too smelly?
Yeah, it sets off Emily's asthma. So
You have 2 Point Hospital on the Switch?
I do have 2 Point Hospital on the Switch. Why? Do you want to play it?
Probably shouldn't.
I've played it to a certain extent, and then I kind of stopped because I got stuck on a bit.
I prefer Project Hospital.
Yeah, that's fair, because like 2 Point Hospital is more along the lines of like Theme Hospital,
Yeah,
which I
it's a
do
bit
have on this
silly.
computer. Yeah, it's silly. But like, that's more enjoyable for me because then I don't have to feel quite so bad when people start dying on me.
Yeah, I have Project Hospital. I got really into it, and then Ben bought me the COVID DLC, which was just a little bit too real.
Yeah, I can imagine. Big oof. Not 2 Point Hospital, Project Hospital, which Emma played, which is a different game. More realistic hospital sim than 2 Point, which is pretty unrealistic, let's be fair. I just find it funny that they're all like very clearly based off the American system.
Yeah.
Because like it feels so weird to like be running a hospital for profit.
That'd be true.
There's like one level on 2 Point Hospital where you're running like a county hospital, not a private hospital.
Oh.
And there you like get funding for meeting goals rather than getting funding for treating people, which I actually found kind of preferable.
Yeah.
Because it felt a bit more like how I think of that sort of thing working.
That red right now is a bit unfortunate. It makes her look like she's had a very weird skin tan, doesn't it? She pink.
She is a bit pink. It'll all work out in the wash. Yeah, 2 Point is, I think, like, there's some, like, licensing thing with using the word theme hospital.
Hi, Emily.
But I was, like, really into watching this person who used to stream.
Interested in your dress.
How is your dress going? Is it just hanging now?
Needs sleeves.
What kind of sleeves are you going to go for?
Oh yeah, I need to block them because they're jersey sleeves, and I just had that moment of no, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a mood with jersey.
It's very forgiving fabric.
It is very forgiving to a point.
What's Cherie up to?
She's gonna get shaded because unlike she has the most skin to shade.
She's got her little shit expression on.
Well, I mean, this is you guys at the ball, right? So what was she doing? She was trying to...
Getting someone's pants.
She was trying to get Ardith back together with her boyfriend. And also trying to see if she could hook herself up a nice rich boy on the side.
She got Ardith back together with the boy.
Yeah, she did manage that. I think the arrival of those people who you're, like, technically on a shit list with kind of, like, wrecked her plan of, like...
Who's going to bed at 8:30?
Firehawk says, did you just say you're going to bed? She's going to sit on the bed, I should clarify.
What I mean is I'm going to be antisocial.
I mean,
Yes.
I was literally just saying, like, I want to go to bed.
Well, you can go to bed if you want to. You didn't get Emma a chair, Emily.
Fuck!
She's still going to be sat on my floor like a hobo.
Doing little burps for your entertainment.
You could have, like, all of the cushion mountain, if that would help. It won't really elevate you, though.
Or I'm using my laptop out. Yeah, laptop.
I feel like Ardith probably... I feel like...
I want a hobo head pack.
Ow!
Oh!
Don't beat your sister up.
Sorry.
Thank you. I mean, I kind of...
You kind of typed into my hand, yeah.
No, it's entirely Helen's fault, Emma.
It's always entirely my fault. It's fine.
I didn't come up like a rocket then on the camera. It's quite funny.
Just a little
It is weird.
It's weird, like, seeing yourself, like, a bit behind, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can switch over to the other view.
No. Yeah, we can't keep
True. I mean, like, I do have it arranged that I can see both of them at once, theoretically. But,
How do you know where all the highlight goes? You're so smart.
well, I mean, this is kind of where actually doing makeup has helped.
Yeah.
Because on the face, the contour and the highlight...
We are not too poor to contour.
I need to edit that video. I got distracted because I was laughing too much. And also because I have one video that's about WandaVision and I want to get that out before Bucky and the Winter Soldier is finished.
Fair enough.
I was enjoying watching your face while she edited it.
Yeah, there's some glorious freeze frames.
Of me?
Of you.
Uh-oh. Be kind to me in the thumbnail.
I was just going to use one of the lovely pictures I got of you.
Ah,
Possibly the one of you going,
Yeah.
but still. I don't know, I was tempted between that and, like, I don't know, something that, like, preserves a bit of the mystery of what the actual look looks like. I don't know.
You're a much better friend than me, Emma, because I just refuse to let Helen do my makeup.
Well, you also refuse to be on camera at all unless
Yeah.
we're in... Unless we're at an
I
event.
don't like it.
Cameras are difficult. Emily,
Yes, Dad.
I sent Benjamin the picture you sent me, which was this of a person who went on a date and her date gave her 12-kilogram wheel of cheese, right? So I sent it to Benjamin and said, give me cheese. He's just replied, if I had this amount of cheese, I'd keep it. Soz.
Wow.
Exactly. What a rude boy. And I said, wow. And he said, it's a cheese world out there.
See, I'm fairly sure when you sent it to me, Emily, you sent it to me with a Skyrim joke.
Yeah, I did.
Point the camera at Emily. No, Emmy, I'm not going to be
Absolutely
mean.
not.
I'm absolutely not going to be that mean.
Oh, you blinded her and I wasn't paying attention. Oh,
Emma, you're
that was
breaking it
fantastic.
down.
no, no. I'm just very
I'm going to have to
excitable.
put another layer of shadow on this, though, because it all disappears in the blend.
Looks so cool.
Like I say, I did a module on concept art, and like most of that module was just like, here's how to do Photoshop stuff that looks really effective really quickly, so you can iterate on your designs really quickly. which I found really helpful. Even if I did used to get told off in that class all the time for not doing this blending step thoroughly enough.
What do they know?
That's my style, and it's not me being lazy.
So it's your style.
Are you off?
Yeah, I might disappear.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Pat.
I'm giving you Pat back. I figure you might want him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get Helen one of those now, Emma.
They're good,
I'm
aren't
gonna
they?
have to write something really rude on it.
Well, eat the rich on it.
No.
Why? Why not?
I'm gonna write like cheese addict or something.
Bye, Firehawk. Nice to chat to you. I will be around next week, and then the week after, I will be in London, but I will be in comments.
Yeah, and then I will have the fun of trying to guess which camel toe.
Yes.
Is it? Are you the camel toe or the cankle?
I'll keep that to myself, thank you.
Or will
the camel toe. I mean, have you seen these cards? I mean, come on. I'm nowhere near a cankle. That's random for sure. Okay.
I think she's left, so yeah. Bye.
Did you want me to bring you any food, Helen?
No, I'm alright. I have snacks up here.
Okay.
Having that really fun moment, right? Of so this pattern is printable. That I've got this pattern company that I've got the dress pattern from. I've got other patterns from them, so I'm trying to work out which of these bits of pattern from this other dress is a sleeve, because I'm going to print this other bit of pattern and steal it.
Good luck. It was always a pain when I had to figure it out with that pattern company we used to use.
Well, this is Ellie and Mac, and their patterns are usually pretty simple to do.
Yeah, but sometimes to save printing space, they'll put the sleeves over with like other parts.
Well, these guys do send you it in in A0 and in all the other measurements.
Yeah, but my point is like when they'll have laid it out for the A0 measurement first and then just chopped it up for the A4 measurement, right? Yeah. So when they were laying it out for the A0 to save space, they might have put like the sleeve is hooked around like part of the torso or something.
Yeah. There is instructions inside this dress pattern on how to cut a seamless circle skirt. That's fun.
I know how to do that. You fold it in quarters and then you cut.
Yeah, I know.
You're just limited by the drop of fabric on of your fabric.
I just think it's kind of sweet that they put
okay.
here.
I'll see you next week, Renee. Thank you for tuning in. Night night.
5, 6, 13, 14, 21. dear God, don't print the whole thing.
Nope, printing the whole thing now.
No!
Doing it all!
No!
I did find it quite funny actually. I was talking to Emma. She was saying I should just not put music on my streams at all, and then she'll put her own music on and just hear me chat. And I'm like, then my streams will be weird and quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to know what would be best. Oh, well, that's good to hear. I get what you mean by musy, it's fine. Musy! See, all I can hear is like, I hear that in like a Phantom of the Opera style voice, you know?
Phantom of the Opera.
He can't spell music, so he's just typing musy in capitals.
Fair enough.
But I can imagine just sing my angel of musy. You know?
Yes. Oh, we're not having this again, printer.
What's the printer doing to you now? How is it being mean?
Refusing to connect.
What, to your laptop? Rude. I don't know. Are you gonna? What are you? What would you stream if you were to stream tonight, Firehawk? Oh, heck, pup. Ah, cool. I've not played Darkest Dungeon. I'm not... Is that like a roguelike? Because I think that might be why I didn't... I think I just like It looks interesting, but it looks like the sort of thing I'd rather watch someone else try and do than beat my head into the wall trying to play it. But those people who have stuck around for my actual gaming streams will know that I am not a very good gamer.
You're not bad.
I literally finished the last gaming stream because I was getting too annoyed with a stupid puzzle and a point and click, and I didn't want to stream myself having a meltdown. I suspect that part is something that I'm going to have to do off stream, so that, and then just like start streaming against one like once I'm past it. Bloody enforced stealth sections. Well. What? Well, what? I am going to sleep after this stream, man, or I would. I'm pushing myself until I'm falling asleep, and then I'm falling straight asleep. I can absolutely raid your stream, though, with anyone who's still hanging around, although it might just mean I just raid you with yourself. Also, I was late starting this because I wanted to watch the end of the latest Lindsay Ellis because I'm that awful. So... Does that look decently shaded to you, Emily? Okay. Time to blend Lily. Colouring this reminded me of something that I keep forgetting with you and Kotel whenever you're doing your wooby big eye shtick. Kotel has bright red, has like blood red eyes.
It still works somehow.
He somehow makes the fact that he's got vampire eyes look cute.
Excuse me, so just Trix.
Trix hasn't got red eyes. Trix has just got grey eyes.
Trix is still vampire. She's as mean as a vampire.
That's alright. Please don't think I'm being rude by saying that I'm going to bed after this. I've just got work in the morning and I have to be at the office for 9. Like a boring person. I've just realised no one has makeup on. I don't know if I should have fixed that. Oh well.
Yeah, probably. Give everybody eyeliner.
Everyone has eyeliner. It's more stuff like no one has eyeshadow or lipstick.
Oh well, I feel like Cherie should have some of that on.
Well, Cherie's not getting lipstick because she's got that mask thing on over her face. I'll give her eyeshadow in a minute. I'll go back to her.
I'll wear eyeliner.
You have eyeliner on, trust me.
Yay! I think I probably would have had eyeliner put on if I had girls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you got much choice in the way you're dressed, did you?
No. But Donovan gets a choice about anything.
Bless him.
He's too happy to just be used as a doll. It was fun.
He tried. Jeez, it's already 9 o'clock and I'm barely on one person's skin. I really don't want to have to drag this out over like 3 streams. Mayo Bandits is your name. What are you on about? Hi, Daft Galley, by the way. Hello. What should I have called this stream then, if not the Mayo Bandits? Yeah, exactly. So until you do, you're the Mayo Bandits. I'm not listing all of you individually, it won't fit. Right, okay. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, apart from you, that name doesn't mean anything to anyone, so... Hello, how are you? Ooh, nice. Yeah, Fate Weavers, I'm gonna be honest, is a bit too serious of a name for you guys. What do you think, Em? Carl is making the point that instead of being called the Mayo Bandits, you guys should be called the Fate Weavers.
Nah, that's too cool. We're a bunch of morons.
Oh, basically, this is going to be, like, really subtle. You can maybe see it on Tricks a little bit. It's just a little thing to give a bit of blush and coolness to the face. Trust me, it will make the colouring look better once I've finished with it. I'm all out of time with this, so loads of people are seeing parts of the process that they don't normally see. Shri would like to say that she is not a moron.
Well, no. I don't mean it. I mean it in a loving way. We're not cool.
Well, Kotel's definitely not cool. But I don't think you ever set out with the intent of making a cool character. Did you?
No.
Have you ever made a cool character?
Yes.
When?
I have.
When?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh.
Shh.
Right. So I don't know if you can see when I like turn this on and off. There's a bit of, when it's on, you can see it probably most clearly in Kotel, there's a bit of a blush to him. I don't know, it's subtle. Alright, speaking of Kotel. Bilbo's You haven't used Bilbo Brigade in ages, and you've been using Mayo Bandits consistently, so... I mean, if you want to switch back, but, like, I don't want to reset the stream right now. I'm lazy. No, can't do that yet. I need to do all this. It does mean that you need to get your donkeys back, and they are currently, not with you. I mean, I think your group is kind of split between those that are reveling in the chaos of being mayonnaise bandits, and those of you who are like, but guys, we need a serious name for reasons. I need a serious name to put on my D&D business cards. Yes, that's very true. You could be called what Vox Machina is originally called.
Yeah.
And it will delight you to know that Emily's face just lit up at the idea of calling yourselves that. Oh lordy, that's a question. Yeah, I think it might be blocked in my settings, in my chat settings. I'm not 100%. I think it's on like the default settings for the chatbot that I'm using, but it's probably banned. I think I've had I think Emily's accidentally gotten herself shadow banned on this channel briefly before because of that. Okay, fair enough. If you're still streaming by the time I finish Firehawk, I'll raid you. But I probably won't stick around for too long, because I'm a sleepy little thing. If people are more interested in watching Darkest Dungeon, then by all means go ahead and check out Firehawk's stream. Yeah, that's why I'm not playing it. I do think it looks like a very interesting game, but I think it does not look like it is very my speed. As someone who plays Skyrim on easy, you know? Oh, okay. But then, see, I've got the problem of, like... Is it very mathsy? Because I'm currently trying to get through the Outer Worlds and I keep having that worry of, like, oh god, am I skill treeing bad? Oh, that's good. I don't know. I just think that its overall vibe is not my vibe, you know? I'm very not interested in something so dark and grimdark. Yeah, exactly. And, like, I don't like having to do that sort of gameplay. That's why I don't play, like, a lot of those, like, strategy games. The only strategy game I've ever really played is this thing. It was this title for the DS called, like, YS Strategy or something like that. And it was very weird. I think it might have been, like, an entry in a larger series that I didn't have any others of. Because I had all these characters that I should have known about that I didn't. But I think I did beat it. Maybe I should look that thing up again. I don't have a DS that still functions though, so... Unless I find a... Yeah, I think it's... I mean, from memory, it was a very sort of, like... It was very much your typical sort of, like, you know... Get up some peasants so that you can build up resources, so you can build an army, so that you can attack the other party before they attack you. The main thing I remember is that it had, like, there were two ways you could win. You could either, like, build up your army and, like, completely and utterly annihilate the other side, like, the traditional way, I guess. Or you could build, like, this weird, like, giant golden building that required, like, all of the resources. And you could win that way. Like, once you had the building built, I think you, like, won through, like, God says so, or something. It was very anime. Like... I remember it looking vaguely, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Fire Emblem, in terms of character design. It's the sort of thing that you, like, pick up at game for, like... I think I bought it secondhand for a very low price because that was how I was getting all my DS games back then. And just, like, punched my way through it over the course of a few weeks. But yeah, there were a load of like weird DS games that I like picked up that way, so. I don't know if it would, like... I think it was very, like... I think I did, like, look up some stuff on it, like, a while back when I was having a nostalgia trip, and I think it's very much sort of, like, baby's first strategy game, if that makes sense. Like, it explains how I managed to tear through it when I was, like, so young and, like, even worse at games than I am now. That looks right. Right, okay, Ardith. Did you have things like that, Em, where you just sort of like play weird random like DS games that you could get like secondhand or on like game? I think the only Castlevania that I've ever played was like that. It was something that I bought secondhand and like I couldn't even get past the first level, so I kind of gave up on it. Because it had like... I don't remember which one it was. It had like some kind of mechanic that was around like... You had to like draw glyphs with the stylus, but you had to do it whilst holding down buttons with your left hand. So, because I'm a lefty, I just couldn't play that game. I just couldn't like do it without having to hold the DS really awkwardly, so I just gave up on it.
Oh.
I had that with a few DS games. Well, like, they'd very clear, like, they'd been told you have to put a stylus input in. And then also made it so that, like, they'd assumed, oh, well, everyone's doing it with their right hand, right? And then poor Kakan's over here is just like, no!
Aww.
I worry I've made Lily too pink. What do you think?
A little bit.
Do you think I need to go in and tweak her?
A little.
She's getting tweaked after I'm done shading Ardith and shading Kotal. I tried to do lipstick because she told me to do lipstick and it just looks like she's been punched in the mouth. True, she wasn't a disguised self, which is why I've given you the blue eyes back, because I realised, like, after a while, like, oh, of course you were, because you have the whole eye curse thing going on right now, don't you? That could be a bit off-putting to people. There's like giving myself free reign though and making Lily look bad, and like I still want Lily to look pretty. Because I feel like even though you had a disguised self on, Lily's got enough taste to not make herself look a complete prat.
Of course not.
Yes, exactly. She's a very classy lady. She's probably the... I don't know if I'd say she's the classiest in the party. What do you think? Would you say Lily's the classiest in your party?
No.
No. New money, yes, okay, fair enough. Is that why she's... So that would explain why she's the one out here doing special effects. Although, to be fair, Trix was doing that with you for a while. I just decided to draw her as a tiefling for this bit. I did wonder if I should draw her as human, to be fair, but eh. I can always draw her as human another time. Well, I mean, Trix nearly wasn't the only one in the party with that issue, was she? You two had a close call yesterday. But given that it's functionally a true polymorph, I couldn't see any reason for it not to be dispelled as long as you did it within an hour. How are you feeling about that, by the way, man? Because you seem to be beating yourself up about it a bit, that argument. I think, as a group, we're familiar enough with Lily now to know that she is just someone who
Lily has feelings, and that's okay.
Carl's worrying that he came across too harshly, look.
No, Lily needs a hug.
It was a scary thing, and Trix's god was being a dick. Which, well, it's not 100% Trix's fault, because, you know, he's a god, so she can't exactly stop him. You know. She is the one who, like, brought him to your group in the first place, so... And also, I possibly did not make the rules of that circle clear to you, but I thought I had. Plus, let's be honest, you were panicking, so... Possibly not the time to think. Possibly not the time to think, I need to exit the way I came. Just a smidgen of panic. Just a smidgen of panic being had there. I did have a mild panic when you were teleporting though, and I was looking at my chart because I was like, oh no, wait, have I just derailed the entire campaign? Because we've lost you two in the ether. I have spoken. I think both of you, to be fair, were bringing possibly more than you intended to, just because I think both of you have frustrations outside of the game. But, like, I think both of you understand the difference between in character and out of character, so... Yeah, but sometimes it's more fun to just roll with what you get when it comes to those sort of things. It's something I've been... Yeah, exactly. As I said, basically, like, I've been running into the problem with, like, God-related stuff where, like, if I make too many things religion checks, like, God stuff religion checks, then it's easily failed by characters who shouldn't be failing it because they're all wisdom-based, not intelligence-based. And I guess I could do wisdom religion checks. But I don't know, I just like the idea of making it just a straight wisdom save, like... It's not a knowledge-based roll, it's a gut-based roll, if you know what I mean. And for some people, I will make RP reasons why it's just like, yeah, you pass, or yeah, you would see the god thing anyway. If it was just a roll to check if you could, like, see Puck if you were trying, someone like Ardith, who's already part of a religion, would find it significantly easier than Lily would, because Lily is just a bit more of a skeptic, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing, is like, I don't want to make it so that you, as the, like, kind of atheist wizard, are getting all of the god revelations while our paladin and cleric are just like, I don't know. I would have let you make a religion intelligence roll to see if you'd heard the name Puck before. I can't remember if I let you do that already, though. Because there's a chance, but, like, not a very high one, I think, for Lily, because I think she's not... Yeah. There's, like, a chance that you could have heard the name, but, like, not a very high one, because you don't belong to the correct religion. And you're not a religious scholar, so... I mean, that one makes sense from a narrative perspective for you, to be fair. I mean, it's one of those things of, like... He has an existence which is possible to discover, but, like, none of you have a reason, RP or backstory-wise, to know it. So you'd have to, like, do research into it, I think. And I don't know if any of you guys are particularly wanting to do that currently, because there's other more pressing matters than finding the origins of Trix's god, so... Besides, you never know, Trix might winkle it out of him through pure RP, without any of you guys having to dig up his past. Yeah, I have, like, most of what I have planned is, like, story beats. It's just getting you from story beat to story beat is sometimes a little, But you can't plan that too much, because to some extent, you guys have to find those on your own. I mean, yeah, it is kind of a bit like that. Traveller with a more fairy vibe. Yeah, that does kind of cover him in terms of vibes, yeah. I think it is a discussion that's a bit overdue to have in character of, like, the fuck is Puck, though.
Oh, we'll get there.
I know. I'm talking more to Carl than you, I'm sorry, you're only hearing half the conversation. Carl was just saying that he gets a traveller but more fairy vibe from...
He's not cool. That's the difference between Puck and the Traveller. The Traveller's cool. And also, Puck's actually a god.
Yep. That's certainly what he is.
Well, he's more of a god than a Traveller.
Yeah, I mean, in your mind it's a fairy dragon. Aww, that's cute. He's not very draconic at all, but the Fae connection is there, yes. Because I had to be. I was rereading Midsummer when I wrote a load of the lore for that for my Fae stuff, so. And like some characters that I wanted to use had names that were less common that I preferred to use, and some just did not. So then play on, play on. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not, but I'll take it. It's Shakespeare. Midsummer is like, I know a bank where the wild thyme grows. God, how does that speech go? I used to know the whole thing and I do not remember it. Do you remember any quotes from Midsummer Night's Dream, Emily? Did you study that one, or...?
I was in it.
Who were you in it?
Oberon.
Oh, I bet you were a great Oberon.
Thank you.
I had Tumblr show me again the video of that performance of Midsummer that they did at the Globe with the Oberon that like swings around on the rope and then kisses Puck. It's great. Right,
The
okay.
gayest Midsummer Night's Dream ever.
Yeah, everyone has skin tone. I'm just going to improve a little. There we go. Right. Okay. There goes my bedtime alarm. That's... Sorry, I only just noticed you. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is Midsummer.
Yes, it's a good day for singing a song. Yes, it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How can anything go wrong? A good day from morning till night. I said to the sun, good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. Yes, it's a good day for singing a song. Yeah, it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day.
Well, of course it's got to be a spider. You had Incy with you. Hello, new people. I'm glad you like the colour combos. You have tuned in right at the end, I think, because I'm going to get this done and go to bed. Yeah, hang on.
Maman savait que son fils n'était pas si exemplaire. Mais non, l'aimerait-elle toujours autant? L'aimerait-elle toujours autant? Mais non, mais non. 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 Mais non, mais non.
That's the done. I'm going to do it.
L'aimerait-elle toujours autant? Si maman savait que son fils n'était pas si exemplaire, mais non, l'aimerait-elle toujours autant? Et si maman savait que son fils n'était pas si exemplaire, mais non, l'aimerait-elle toujours autant? Mais non, mais non, mais non, mais non. Mais non, mais non, mais non, mais non.
Right, I think I'm nearly done, Em. Would love an opinion while I rub out this stuff.
It looks so pretty.
Is there anything one needs doing?
Not tonight, I don't think so.
Well, it's being called done after tonight, Em. So,
I might have a stare at it in the morning when I'm a bit more awake as well.
okay. I might put a colour background on it.
We look so good.
I don't know what colour, like, will work with all of you, though. You're also such different colours.
Oh. I mean, you could just go with black. Or like a dark.
Something like that.
Pretty.
Right, I think I'm going to call that done. Thank you very much to everyone for watching. This is overrun by like 40 minutes. Let's see if Firehawk is still streaming because I promised I'd raid. Yep. We're gonna raid Firehawk with Darkest Dungeon. There we go.